So, beginning with the Macintosh computer. When you come in, you log in first of all, and then you can get the window for the Mac one of two ways. Number one, I go over to the dock, see the smiley face there, the Finder, that's the operating system. I can click that, and a window opens up. The second way I can get that is by double-clicking the Macintosh hard drive, and I get a window too. On the left-hand side here, first of all, you should be on column view, not list view, not icon view, column view. And again, remember, the way I'm showing you is the best way that I've found. I've done all the mistakes a million times, so I'm showing you the ways to avoid all the pitfalls to work the easiest, simplest way. So column view makes things a lot simpler and logical. So on the left-hand side here, you have everything that's on the computer, starting with the Macintosh hard drive and the iDisk. If some of you have shared places, all these computers, we're not going to be using those, so just click the triangle to close that, just so it looks less chaotic. Places. The Macintosh hard drive is already broken down into sections. If you don't have these sections here, we'll add them on. But first of all, let me show you desktop. Then you have a little house there, and that should be your banner number that you logged in with. And then you have applications, documents, pictures, music, downloads, sites, movies. Doesn't have to be in that order, but as long as you have that. Now, as I click on the little house there, notice that the folders are pretty much the same thing that are on the left-hand side. The only difference is it's like an extra step to get there. So this is why I had most of you, if you haven't done so already, like the movies. I click and hold, I drag to the left-hand side, and I drop it down, and movies is right there. So it's the same thing as the little house, but it just doesn't have the cool little icon as it does on the left-hand side over here. All right? So it's the same exact thing. If you want to take the time to go to the house and then go to movies and then go to my folder, ProfLuna, fine. I'm just saving you a step by clicking over here. All right. So in column view, movies, I told you that we're going to be working with my folder, and then inside my folder, you'll save your stuff. So in the movies section, most of you have made a folder called ProfLuna. If you haven't, you can do one now by holding the control key on the keyboard on the bottom left-hand corner, clicking inside the column there, click once, and you get a little menu. And you see it says new folder. And the reason it popped over here is because I had ProfLuna highlighted. I shouldn't have done that. In this case, I could easily click and hold and move it to this section. See how the whole column lights up to let you know that it's saving in that section? Now, for when you're selecting folders, always click on the icon and not the words. When you click on the words, it thinks that you want to change the name of that folder or whatever, the document, movie, whatever it is. All right? So get in the habit of not clicking on words. Always click on the icons. And that'll apply to your PC as well. Okay, so in this case, I'm not going to do another one. All right, so you have ProfLuna. Once you created that folder, and that folder is highlighted, to the right, you see everything that's inside that folder. And in my case, you see that last name Wednesday, last name Friday, and test Wednesday, and then finally, those test Wednesday and finally for the Wednesday class, because I kept going over this, and what happens is people jump ahead, and when you jump ahead, you make a mistake. So I know you think you might know it, but stay with me so that you don't go ahead and make a mistake. Once you become a pro, you can do whatever you want, okay? All right, so there's ProfLuna, and we are Friday, so that's the folder right there. And inside that folder is the first Final Cut Express project that we're working with. All right, so that is where folders are. And remember, you have your dock on the left-hand side, or if I click on the black apple, dock, I can say position on left, and there it is, or whichever one you want. I used to have it on the left, But now I'm putting it on the right because I find that I have less chances of going to that side and having it poke out. If I click on an application by mistake and it opens up, it's just going to take me an extra 30 seconds out of my life. That's fine and well, but I'd rather not do that. That's why this is the least side I go to, so that's why I dropped it over there. You guys can put it wherever you want. And notice that mine disappears. You can have yours sticking out the whole time by saying turn hiding off, and it'll stay out like this. And this little bar right here, notice how my cursor changes. I can change the size of the dock. Alright, so I'm going to keep mine small because when I go over there I have magnification on so I can see what programs are there that I can click on to activate them. Alrighty.